So it is old times for us. Good stuff. So hopefully you guys have had a great weekend, and we have a holiday tomorrow, Memorial Day. So we can play late into the night, or not, as you ladies need your sleep. Um, we'll play it by ear. So good. All right, guys. So we are here. By way of introduction, we are the High Lords of Fantasy. Well, kind of, sort of. Anyhow, that was what we were. If you guys remember, Sam and some others had started that a long time ago, High Lords of Fantasy group, and we kind of took on the moniker over time. And that was actually featured in a Dragon magazine. Do you remember, John, which magazine that was? We were...
It was very old.
Very old. We wrote into TSR and we registered our role-playing group as the High Lords of Fantasy. And I think it was featured, among many others, by State for the gaming group. And I think we had to put down what our gaming interests were. And I think at the time we put down diplomacy, D&D, and I don't even know what else. That could have been it. I don't know. Maybe Traveler. But anyhow, good stuff, and it's good to be back with you guys. So
I know we got.
Say what, Dickie?
We got.
You get closer to your mic, Dick. We can't.
Yeah, we lose the last half of everything you say.
Closer to your phone or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right, guys. So you see a new background. Are you guys logged in? First of all, yeah, it looks like you guys are all logged in.
Yeah, I see.
Somebody grab my character.
Yes.
Yeah, this one's pretty good. The wood's pretty good.
You like the wood? Yeah, I just keep playing around with different ones. You let me know what your favorite is here. We'll stick with it. I like the wood. If the applets that are easier to read for me, so I like it.
Wood and leather.
I had the leather one, but I like the wood better.
I'm good with this one.
Yeah, I'm releasing the
you might have
character
to.
now.
There you go.
So it's released.
Okay.
All right. So Flanagan, were you with us last time? I can't remember.
No.
I
was running in.
Okay. Well, you can see where we are. We are deep, a bit, not really deep, but whatever. We are into this underground area. You don't know if it's a dungeon or not. It is something. It's an underground facility of some sort. And you guys just took care of a couple of spiders. And I think you declared you wanted to get out and go back to Hommlet, or get outside, or do something. So, what is it that you guys would like to do here?
Well, Spugnor's on the combat tracker twice for some reason. You might want to do something with that.
Hey. I'll get rid of the angry version. All right. Good.
There you go. We're just searching around currently, aren't we? I thought we were.
I don't know. Someone had you guys figure it out. Yeah, you guys are right here, and you have explored some of this. Some of it you haven't. So you just let me know what you want to do. Let me switch up my my music to be a little bit more appropriate.
Well, what's our status on HP and spellcasting?
We're all full health, it looks like to me.
That's what I thought. So basically, the guy the mage we brought along has blown his one spell, or I guess I don't know if he has one or two, but
Yeah,
I have
he cast sleep on the spiders.
right, which was great. Good job, dude. So did we search the spiders in the area again? I don't remember what we found. Were there anything we can gather from the spider's body as far as components or useful things?
We did not search them as far as I remember.
Okay, so I would start searching that room. Just do a check for traps and.
Okay. Let me okay, let me get there. And let me see. I'm trying to remember. Let me get to the right place in my storyline here.
Yeah, useless as far as church.
Your mic's wide open, dude.
All right.
There you
That it?
That's good enough.
Okay, give me a sec. Catching up here. Okay, there it is.
I mean, the map helps just us.
Yeah. So let me read it out to you. What's in here? Okay. So again, this room, if you want to move in there, yeah, there you go. I will take the token lock off so you guys can move more freely. Okay. So this room contains several stone benches and a toppled and broken bookshelf, all covered in dust. It now contains 3 dead bodies of large spiders. The 4 corners of this room contain thick swaths of webbing, measuring at least 5 feet in diameter. Lying in the center of the room are a few long rotted humanoid forms.
All right. I searched the bodies and then the rotted bookshelf or whatever.
Okay. Okay. So you search the bodies carefully. Do you do this with your bare hands, or are you using like a dagger, or using something else?
I start by poking with my sword.
Yeah, a leading question. No, I go in there full surgery like. Yeah, no. Leading question, but okay. So you poke around with something. You don't see anything with your poking. Let me know if you want to go with your hands into pockets and things.
Yeah, I do. I may regret it, but as I said, I already rolled for searching, so I am following trap searching protocol because I rolled for searching. But
Okay.
obviously, I didn't find anything. But that's kind of the level that I'm doing. But yeah, I go through and search the pockets.
You're being careful, carefully circumspect.
Cautious, but not so cautious that I'm 100% protected.
I'm with you.
Because then I wouldn't find stuff. So.
I'm in the corner. I've got a torch out.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So you you look at the bodies and you do not find anything of merit. The humanoid, what shreds of clothing that they have are fairly, in deep deterioration. There's no signs of weaponry or anything else, so it's a bust there. But as you do kind of poke through the bookshelf area in the fallen books, most of the books are completely ruined and cannot be read at all. There is a scroll case that you do see, an undamaged bone scroll case.
Alright, pick it up.
Okay.
Then I guess, yeah, I guess, is there any? I guess I wouldn't really be able to have any way of identifying what I found in there, so I guess I just stick it in my pocket to take back to either handle with a mage or somebody, or take back to burn.
Okay. Okay. Yep. There's a scroll case and obviously a scroll in it, but if you want to, let me put it onto the party sheet, um, and I will make sure it's not identified.
I mean, not okay, just kind of a world familiarity question. Can I look at it and identify it, or is it something I just need to leave for somebody who's
Or
smarter than me?
you or somebody maybe perhaps a little bit more skilled in the art, maybe
Yeah, arcane.
Drumlin or Flanagan, I think would be your best bet to check it out.
Well, they can check it out if they want. It's in the party supplies. All right. So I guess this room's finished. Did we search the room that's north of this one, or did we not go into that room? I don't remember.
I think you did. Yeah, I think it was a cursory look.
Okay.
And there were nothing but it
And the
was
door
fairly
to this.
empty.
Yeah, there's definitely a door on the other side. And we didn't go that far. I thought we checked everything to the I guess the west of this room on the other side of the hall. We went in there, didn't we?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. So basically, I think as far as movement, we have the option of going south through that door, which I think was locked, or north and then through that the room to the north.
Actually, this door is closed on the map. Maybe we did not go there.
Did we? Didn't we get the other?
Yeah, we got a key somewhere. Dungeon key, yeah.
Try that first. Go.
Yeah. Well, I kind of would prefer to clear the area closer to the entrance before we move deeper. So I'd kind of like to go to the north room first before we open the. Just so that we don't find doors behind us opening up and dumping people in front of us and get trapped between two groups. Does that make sense?
It's fine.
Sure.
So my move would be to go up to the room to the north and head into that room and start searching from there.
Okay. Room to the north. You just
I just move my character up into it so you can see where I'm at on the map.
let's see. Darvius. Yeah. Yeah, so these rooms, these rooms really didn't have anything. They were bare of anything. They did have some old webbing in both of them, but a cursory look is it's fairly blank stone rooms, with some prior webbing.
All right, so I guess we just form up, and people can form up behind me if they want, and I'll take the lead for a little bit, and move into the next room. Is that room clear?
Yeah, there you do see a door on the east side of that room, which you've not been through, I believe.
Right. Okay, I cross over to that door and do a trap check.
Okay, roll.
Yep. Crap as always. Know what I
Okay.
need to upgrade for the next.
Yeah. You do not
Actually,
find
I
it.
think actually Dick should be doing the trap checks. He's got, I think, a higher score than me.
Yeah. Am I moving Dickie, or is he moving himself? He's moving himself. Looks like. Okay. Good. Dickie, do you want to try to try to check for traps? Okay. Let me get this over here. I'm just doing a little screen management here, so Bear with me. Okay. So Dickie, let's see what Dickie do. Anything?
No. Mike's
Okay.
muted.
We already found that scroll last week. It's a protection from evil. Unless it's a different scroll.
In there you found it?
I just looked at the bottom of my notes from the last game and it says scroll protection from evil. Like, okay.
Yeah. Yes, you do have that, in fact. Although I don't have a kind of a record of it just yet. Meaning, on Fantasy Grounds, for some reason, I'm not seeing protection from evil.
Okay.
Here, but I'll work it. No problem. You just know you
Okay.
have it. It'll be like a spell. Work just like the spell.
Can I use that? Or does it have to be a magic user? I forget the rules for.
Yeah, I think there's a chance. I think there's a percent chance based on your intelligence.
Chance? Oh, okay.
Yeah. But
Not that I should get it, but whoever's best should get it.
Yeah. Let's see. Scrolls. Yeah, looking. Read magic, wizard, explosive. What?
He fished the washer.
Huh?
He fished the washer.
What? Good job, girl. All right, I'll do it. I'll do it later. We're deep into the dungeon here, so we can't do washing machines in the dungeon world here.
Priorities.
Okay. All right. There's no washing machine in this room. Okay. Dickie, to you, are you checking traps or not, dude? What are we doing? Someone has put a cone of silence on you.
Is he Kingsley?
Is that it?
It's on now. Yeah, we're.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Go.
89. Okay, you find no traps. Traps are not found by you. So, you want to try to open the door?
I'll try and open the door.
All right. The door is unlocked and it is open.
Uh-oh. What are those things?
You saw those before. Actually, you came in through the north side, and now you've come in through the west side of this hallway. And this is the hallway that has some statues in it. So let me see if I can put this in. Yeah. Here, once again, several sets of paired alcoves bracket the long corridor ahead. Small pieces of stone rubble spill out from the floor of each cavity, apparently having broken from the sculptures that sit nestled within each space. Okay, so there's some statues that are kind of broken.
So there's 8 statues. Is that it?
Down this hallway. What?
Oh, okay. So they're actually in alcoves. All right.
No, I'm saying we count 8 statues. Is that it? Correct?
Yes, there are 8. That's correct. So the quick read is that at 10th level, thieves can read scrolls.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So yeah. So you're down this hallway. Tell me what you like to do. Let's see it from the. There's the door to the north.
Across the way.
There's a door east.
Yeah, the door to the north.
That's open. Yeah, you came in that way.
Yeah.
Left it open. There's a door to the east. Okay, you want to?
Yeah. So, yeah, go open that door.
Okay. You open it. It is not locked. And do you want to go ahead and just open?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, go for it. So you open it, and it enters into a few more cascading rooms here. Yeah. So go ahead and walk in if you'd
Some
like.
more glowing shit down there.
Hey, Andrew, is our fighter
Yeah,
back?
he's back here. You just let me know who's leading. I mean, when you want.
Yeah, let's let Zert take the lead in this walking in these couple rooms. It's got a glow down there. I want somebody with a meat shield.
All right. Gert has got to put some light on him. He doesn't have a light. Let me put. Someone want to hand him the torch or something? He can't light the way. Or someone be close
So
enough
is
to
there
him.
anything in this first room that we can see?
Okay. No, this room is like many others that it is barren and occupied. There's nothing in this room to be seen. Some stone rubble. That's it. Zert.
So a room without a.
Room without much of anything happening.
All right, moving to the next one.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put a torch on to Zert so I can see what he's doing. Okay. So he is he's moving down. You see another very similar room that is also just strewn with rubble. There doesn't look like there's anything here, but there is definitely a distinct glow up ahead, a green kind of glow up ahead.
I think I see what you're talking about.
Yeah. So Zert, I'm not sure about this green stuff. And as you enter in this third room,
This is where the thief should be checking stuff.
yeah, these are just open. There's no doors on these. They're just open. But there is a whole lot more webbing up there. And as Otto is taking the lead, as he peers into the room, this is what he sees. The bone-strewn floor of this chamber is lighted by a net of glowing webs hanging from the ceiling. Although the room is lighted, there is a blot of predatory darkness behind the green mesh. These webs are not tattered like those in the rooms you have passed.
Yeah, these are the magic non-burning webs, if I remember right.
You do see bones in the middle of the floor and a door on the other side.
Well, let's look up.
Yep. Check above for any spiders hanging over you.
Again, up in the web, you see a, you definitely see a, I think it was described as a blot of darkness behind the green mesh. And that darkness is actually moving and shifting just a little bit.
Is that which corner is that blot in?
Left, northwest, closest to you.
Northwest, closest to the door. Okay. Hmm. I really would like to throw a torch in there and light them all.
Going south.
Oh, who wants to take the lead on this one and poke the blot?
Where's our?
Not your only cleric.
Hey, Otto, can you put an arrow into it?
You want me to shoot an arrow into the web?
into the blot.
Yeah. Go ahead. Web.
You see the position
Yeah.
for it at the moment.
Am I in the right position to do it?
You're in the far corner, so I would.
Yeah. So fire the arrow across whatever's in the web.
All right, so
Oh.
you guys
Oh,
are
no,
gonna
it's like,
you guys are gonna shoot an arrow into the web. All right, I got you.
That's really what you guys-
everybody's got their weapons out.
I mean, why don't we throw a bone our way?
Well, I'm just thinking if it's a spider, it'd be nice to start with an arrow, and it's
Yeah, if you
happening.
see a spider, but I'm saying dark now.
Okay, if you want to go for the bone, go for the bone. I assume that's
Yeah, I'll
bones
toss
on the
bone.
floor.
I'll toss a bone.
Okay, so you come in the
Need to roll
room
something.
and you're doing what? You're checking the bones?
Yeah, I'm gonna check the.
Okay.
If I can throw the web.
All right. Well,
Do I need to roll something?
yeah, you need to roll initiative because as you're walking in the room, starting to
That or
poke around, the predatory dark blob drops from the glowing webs, and it is a very, very large spider that does not take kindly to you being in here. So go figure. All right, so go ahead.
6.
Okay. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Sorry. Just roll. It's on your character sheet, Dickie. So just roll initiative. So
Right, but dice number 6, 10.
no, it'll do it automatically for you. So if you pull up your character sheet, okay, click on auto, your portrait.
Right.
On the main tab, there's something called initiative. Look under combat. I and IT. There's a little polyhedral dice there. Double click that.
Right here.
There you go. Look at that.
Oh wow!
Nice. I don't know. My Rurik Iron Hand is on my sheet.
Well,
Okay.
shoot
Autos.
an arrow now if I can get.
Are we all rolling or just people in the room?
I think all of you roll. You're just further out.
What do you want me to roll?
Initiative.
Initiative.
Oh, that's up.
Okay. Okay, everyone done? Yep, looks like we are. Okay, so Otto, there is a very large, giant, if you will, spider that has dropped from its webbing, and is looking at you and Darvius. Zert, of course, is in the around here somewhere as well. Spugnar's over here. Okay. What would you like to do, Otto? You have initiative.
Initiative.
I'm gonna take 2 shots.
You're gonna take
Is that
2.
all right?
Yeah. First shot now. The second shot at the end of the round. But yeah. 2 shots this round. Yeah, go for it. All right, let's go ahead and target. All right, 19, nice, but you need a target. So if you drop the dice,
I don't see any.
pick up. Okay. So just like you rolled initiative from your sheet, you also need to attack from your sheet. So go to actions, the actions tab on your character. Okay.
AC.
Okay,
Abilities. I don't.
It-
Action.
At the very bottom.
Yeah.
Below abilities.
Now go all the way
Okay.
to the bottom and see your short bow. Pick up the 0 with your left click your mouse button 0 and drop it onto onto the spider on the map. Drop it right onto the spider. That's
Do we
probably
have a
easy.
spider on the map? I don't see the spider on the map.
Oh, sorry. Let me sorry. Easy.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
All right. Well. Okay. How are we
Oh,
looking?
there
now?
it is.
How are we looking now? Sorry.
I would drag the.
By
Yep, now
default,
I see.
yeah, by default they're invisible until I make them visible. Sorry about that. So just drop them onto the
Short bow.
yeah, the short bow. Just drag and drop the 0 that's your modifier, onto the token on the map. That's one way you can target him. The other way is to control click. But okay, perfect.
Nice.
Look at that. That's what you're going to do from now on.
Do I
That's what you're going to do. Okay, go ahead and roll your damage, which is
I
right
doubt-
right next to it. The 1d6 P. Go ahead and double click that. In your
Click
actions tab.
Spider.
No, on your actions tab. You don't have to do it. You
The
could
button right next to the.
you can just double click it because it knows you attack. Whatever damage you apply will be to the spider.
Okay, I don't see an
Okay, on your actions tab,
short bow.
short bow, there's a 0. Right next to it, it says 1d6p, right?
Right.
Double click that.
Do that.
Yeah, double click it.
No, that's a button. That's a button. Double click that button.
All right.
Okay.
1 point of damage.
Huh. Somehow it didn't apply it. Maybe you should have dropped it onto. Next time I'll drop it. Okay,
Oh, I like that effect.
you like that? You like that? Yeah, check it out. Isn't that awesome?
Where'd you get that from?
This is the Fallout, nuclear Fallout. So Fantasy Grounds actually gave anyone, John, you have these by the way, anyone with a license, they gave these free dice packs to. So John, since you have a license, a while ago.
Recently?
Yeah, weeks ago. All you have to do is go up to dice, menus, dice, and look at the extra dice packs you have. Play around with them. Okay,
Oh, wow.
so nice. You also, by the way, got Savage Worlds for free as a combat system, and you also got some flip maps for Pathfinder, which are applicable to D&D. So they gave like a bunch of stuff away. 2 weeks, all through April or May, maybe May. Okay, nice job, Otto. So that leaves us to Spurgner. Spurgner, let's see what Spurgner can do. Yeah, so what is, no, Spurgner is, he just moves into
That's a
position.
magic dessert.
He will take a dagger and throw it. He's trying to get at an angle. He's got an angle. He's going to go ahead and throw a dagger at the giant spider. Pretty sure. Oh, sorry. Oh, shoot. Yeah, okay, hold on. There we go. Sorry. Sorry, Spurgner. All right, he threw it. He missed his throw at the spider. Okay. He relinquishes it to Zert. Zert moves in and squares off with the giant spider. He is going to attack with his sword. Ooh, so close.
Oh, so close.
So close with this damage. Okay. Yeah, he did 3 damage to the spider. Nice. He rushes in, yells, and then spider doesn't like that. For some reason, spider doesn't like getting stuck. The spider turns around and will basically attack Zert.
1.
Yeah. Well, the spider doesn't miss. Doesn't bite himself. All right. Fumble. Okay, that's fine. So he missed. He was with the cold steel in his little Thorax, he didn't do so great. Flanagan, what do you want to do, buddy?
So let's see here. Make sure I don't hit anybody. I'm gonna move up.
Okay.
If I can, what's my movement?
Yeah, you got plenty of movement. You can.
Pretty cramped tight quarters.
Yeah, you could go around the top side of Darvius, I think.
Yeah.
Turn your shoulder blades 2.5 feet. And get in there. You can still get with.
About right here. That should give me.
Okay.
Stay out of the web.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to make sure I don't go up. I don't know. You think that's good enough line of sight?
Yeah, I think you've
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
got to really fumble to hit Zerd. If you fumble, maybe you hit him. Otherwise, you're good.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of slide up and draw an arrow. Cause I got my bow, and take a shot off at him.
Okay. Nice. So you put an arrow deep into his belly.
Ooh, really nice.
Right.
Wow. You did some heavy damage. It went deep. In fact, the feathered shaft of the arrow you did with such, I guess you had so much adrenaline, the complete feathered shaft disappeared completely into the body of the spider. You must have hit him in a pretty soft spot. Clearly, the spider's wincing, if a spider can wince, definitely impacted him. Okay, which brings us to Darvius. Darvius, you're right here. What would you like to do?
I guess I'm gonna move to here and take a bow shot.
Okay.
And I come close to shooting myself in the foot, but don't quite pull it off.
Yeah, you definitely missed, and you didn't have him targeted, by the way. So, but that's okay. It was a miss.
Well, I had the little red double.
You had the cursor on you. It never applied to the spider for whatever reason.
How do you select them for targeting?
So once
right click them, or?
Okay. So once you highlight your own token, then you hold down the control button and left click on the thing you want to target. So as an example, there you go. And if you hold it down, if you hold it down again, you can target multi-target. If you want to hit multiple people, for instance, you can target multiple people.
Control click on them.
Yeah, and there's also a way on the map, guys, on the upper map for you. Target enemy units. There's a pair of crossed swords there. You could click that as well, and that will help target enemy units. Okay, so there's multiple ways to do it, or you can just drop the dice on them. No problem. But you're going to have another attack here at the end of this round, which is coming up. So Dromlin, your turn.
Hold on, what's up? So there's just the one spider?
Yeah, one
so far.
One giant spider.
All right, I'm gonna try to run up and hit something with my axe again. I know I'm gonna miss, but you know, hey.
Hey, hope springs eternal. The dwarf
charging,
jumps across the bones, gets in the line of sight of the
religious thing.
The two. That's great. All right, yeah, go for it. And yes, your prognostication is right. You're perfect. Your axe misses well. All right, so that's the bottom of the turn. So Otto and Darvius, you both have another shot, but there is a dwarf standing between you and the spider, so you're gonna have to reorient yourself if you want to get another shot off.
that good?
I think that's fine unless you fumble it. That's fine. Go ahead and target him. Drop the dice again. Otto, it's your turn first. Go ahead and drop the dice on the spider. Okay, you miss. All right, you're done. And Darvius, go ahead and
Guys,
any which way, target him through control, drop the dice on him, or target him
I'm
through
not
the map.
targeting him now. Thought he's targeted. I got a red arrow pointing to him.
Okay, then you're good. Go ahead and shoot your bow again. Ooh, so close. Somehow it's not applying to that. So you can tell because it doesn't like say hit or miss on the giant spider. You're not. So let me do it for you.
Again, or you gonna...
Let's see. It seemed like you are.
Let me just use the target mode.
And it should say on your. Yeah. Reason.
Target mode. Click. There we go.
Oh, there you go. It says now on the combat tracker, you're targeting the giant spider. There you go. Oh, look at that! Critical hit. They're cheering all around. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Hold on, I grabbed the wrong. Oh. 5.
That's a lot of cheering.
Did it not apply the 5 to the damage?
You haven't rolled damage yet.
Oh, I thought I okay. 4. All
right. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I got the big arrow on. I got the big crossbars on the spider. It's not applying though.
I don't understand why your character is. Where are you? Huh. It's very strange, Darvius. I don't know. Try that. Try to apply that damage again.
Targeting. Okay, so short bow.
It's not applying it. Drop it onto the Drop it onto the. Drop it onto the spider itself. Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, there's the point. That's your sound effect.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Yeah, second arrow. That critical hit after Flanagan and Otto's arrow. You guys basically lit this thing up, and with Zert, the spider rolls over and curls up his 6 legs, and or is it 8? 8. I said insect 6. Arachnid is 8.
Yep.
And dies. Yeah. All right.
Cool.
Nicely done. Spider down the drain.
All right. We don't hear anything else heading towards.
No, the combat. As you guys start to unwind, you listen and you don't hear the footsteps of anything coming.
Okay. I think we should search that pile
of bones.
Keys, coins.
Okay. So you poke through the pile of bones, and you do find some minor things. I would say like 14 maybe spread out silver pieces and 3 gold. So I'll add it to the party sheet.
Okay.
Inventory.
You got that, Dave?
Inventory. Where's the...
I'll put it another. So that's 16 gold total and 14 silver. Can I just add it to the party sheet?
Yep, that's fine.
Okay. Very good. Let me. Okay, that's fine. I'll deal with the experience here after a while.
Okay,
now
so nothing else to be found in this room?
There's nothing else. There's just bones. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try the door to the east.
Okay. It opens up into what looks to be a corridor.
All right.
You can go north or south.
I'm gonna head north. Again, I kind of want to circle around
Okay. Hold your
our
horses.
entry point.
Don't get too far on
Alright.
this. Get Zert up here. Okay. And then Flynn and Drumlin have got to keep up wherever they're at. I think they're. Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying. My my cursor keeps grabbing the map instead of my character.
Okay. Let me take a look, see what's ahead. Okay. Very cool. Yep. Cool. So you're going north, yeah. Walls to your left and right.
Oh, it looks like this will take us back towards the other side of that sealed off section. Alright, I kind of stop there and kind of peer around the corner.
Okay, you see a closed door, a wall and a closed door.
Alright.
Okay, hold on.
Nothing, I guess.
Yeah, Drumlin is still MIA. He's still back in the spider room.
That's John. That's John, right?
Yeah.
Is that the end of the map up here at the top?
We're just in a room. Yeah, well, we don't know yet. That's the far as we've gone so far.
Okay.
It's lucky.
Okay. Great. So you guys are you guys right here at this door. You want to check it for anything? Traps or anything?
Yeah, yeah, I might as well. I gotta get the practice in.
Okay. Roll. Go ahead and roll.
You want me to double check after that?
Sure. You would have gotten there with that. I think yours is in the 40s.
I rolled a 30. That,
It didn't show up.
wait a second. I got to do it and then
You need to go to your skills tab.
Oh, skills. All
And
right.
you'll see skills, and it'll be all your climb walls,
Skill.
detect noise, all that.
Okay, so move trap,
And
and then you just
right in the bottom left corner of where the value is a little.
dip.
Yeah, you can just pick
Nothing.
up the. You can just grab there and then drop the like I just did right there.
Yeah, but you just hit the find and remove traps, the gear, right?
Well, not the gear. Over next to the number. If you don't click on the number and
Number.
hold the number, and then release,
Okay.
and it'll roll. Well, I guess you have to. Do you have to drag it over to the other
The box?
the
No, you shouldn't have-
transaction box?
No, you shouldn't have to. You should just be able to click it from your sheet. I'll do it for him. So look, I'm bringing up your sheet. I'm going into skills. I see find remove traps. I'm double clicking on the polyhedron next to the 40. Okay, and I roll a 63. So that's how you do it. You double click on the little polyhedron next to the 40, or whatever number you're trying to do. If you're trying to climb walls, you click on that number, right?
Oh,
If you're trying to pickpocket, you do that. Hey, you're successful.
right there.
Picking pockets. It's your thing. All right. Yep. So so good. So you checked it. You find no traps. The door does not appear to be locked. Do you open it?
Yep.
Okay. All right. You open the door. All right.
Ah, and there's that web blocking us from the other way.
Yeah, the other way. Hold on, I lost my combat tracker. Move giant spider. All right, hold on. All right. You guys, you come in the room, and as you open the door and peer in, you see
Uh-oh.
you see two guards in front of you.
Ah,
These are again these are what
Little spider dudes.
Byrne called, the Chitines or Chitines. Let's say Chitines. Chitin sounds a little silly. Chitines, who were humanoids that had been kind of over time converted into slaves for the Drow. And here they are. There's two guards. You see two people staring at you with their swords drawn, looking at you.
I'm gonna just kind of not move too fast. And I think I'm gonna bow to him. Just kind of like,
Okay.
you know,
All right.
just see whether things we can kind of.
Okay. All right. They look at each other and they talk in some language. And they're not engaging or barking orders. In fact, they back up a little bit.
Okay, now how the hell do we talk to these guys?
They're back out of our line of sight.
Yeah. I'd like to talk to him, but I speak out in Elvish. We mean you no harm. Do they give you any response?
More language from them.
But they don't understand Elvish.
They don't understand Elvish. However,
Is it a language that we recognize?
no, it's not. It's I don't believe. I'll try and see if anyone does.
Does Spugnor understand any of this stuff? Let him come forward and see if he understands the language.
No, no one understood that. Spurgner says, I don't know. I have no idea what they're talking about. Just then, however, let me find another. I'm trying to just find put them on the map, man. Dang it. I gotta put them on. Okay. Now I can do it. So just then, out of this door, a door opens up, and another Chitin comes out. And
this is the third one.
This is the third one, and he is much more a little bit better armed than the first one. And he speaks to you in broken common. And by the way, you guys are
okay, cool.
you guys are around the corner. So who or is it just you, Darvius, who is standing in the doorway, or have you gone in any?
I'm the one standing in the doorway. So unless somebody wants to take over, I'm the guy that's talking.
Okay.
Dave will talk. I'll be right against the wall with an arrow in around.
Okay, so he speaks. in broken comma, and he says something to the effect, What are you doing here? This is
What does he say? This is what?
he's groping for the right
What are you
vocabulary
doing there,
words.
Dave?
This is our temporary housing. Why do you come here?
Searching for a lost boy and searching, for danger. We mean you no harm. We will leave your area alone and go back to the other areas that you are not in. Basically is what I would say.
You who with you?
I have others with me to protect me from spiders.
Right.
We are from Hommlet. I just said we're from Hommlet.
Okay. All right. He yells something in a different language, and he says, "You meet with our Queen Elwyn. Come forward, but you cannot meet her.
Right.
You cannot meet her with weapons. Will not allow."
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna be really bold here. I'm gonna hand my weapons to my team, and I'm gonna go with these guys.
Does anyone
Maybe
else?
suicidal, but what the hell?
Does anyone else? So you give it to Zert. Let's just say Zert takes your weapons. He's right here.
I don't give it to Zerd. I give it to Otto or somebody. Zerd's not getting my shit.
All right. Dromlin and Flynn and Spurgner. Spurgner's running forward. I want to see. I want to go.
Okay, Spurgner can come with me. Or, yeah, Spurgner and anybody else who wants to go can go. But I was saying we'd probably leave some of the group there to kind
I'm going
of.
to stay back as far as.
Yeah, kind of be the emergency or response team to back us up if shit goes down.
Well, I move so I can see what's going on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll come with you. So I'll
All
leave
right.
my weapons here with Drumlin.
The magic user probably need to use that.
All right.
Back.
I think I should.
I'll
Maybe I should
go back
precast
to the
bluff
bone.
right now.
That might, if you're gonna do it, don't do it where they can see it. That might freak them out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, I have Wall of Fog, so if we need to run, I can cast that with.
That
Yeah,
would
and
be
I'm
a
sneaky. I can
Wall of fog.
kind of hide in shadows, move silently, and try and get out. All right. So I hand over my weapons, and I guess so. It's me, Spurgner, and Flanagan are going.
Okay.
Is that the? I think that's it. So yeah, so we're gonna go. We'll go talk to the Queen. Sure.
Okay.
Maybe super stupid, but what the hell? It's an adventure game. It'll be bold.
Right. Okay. All right. Okay. Give me a sec here. All right. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Let's not mention kill
Yeah,
four
this is
spiders.
yeah. I'm just reading forward. This is a pretty big inflection point for you guys at this point. So let's take a look here.
Take your time.
Is that message?
What?
There's a GM on thing.
Okay. Okay. All right. So Vlad says you follow me, and the two warriors stand aside so you can follow and make room in the cavern. So there's what, 4 of you, Spurgner and Zert's not. He's staying. You don't pay me for this crap. I'm staying back here. With the dwarf, the smelly dwarf. Okay.
Hey, I don't smell. I've got a 15 charisma. Thank you very much.
Says the
Wow, John.
dwarf. Says every dwarf that's ever lived.
He does smell. He smells pretty.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So Spurgner says, "Oh man, this is so cool." Right. Ever the Flanagan coming through and Otto. Are you going or staying, Otto? Remind me.
I'm staying back here.
Okay. All right. Two dwarves.
One giant web.
You have earthy wisdom for a reason, right? Okay. So Vlad leads you down a corridor. You pass a room, one room with a closed door. You pass another room with an open door, and you see several guards. You can't go in there, Darvius. There's several guards looking at you from this room. Clearly, there's more than just 3 of these guys. There's a whole host of these guys in here. So you're wise not to try to engage. You're definitely outnumbered at the moment. Flat opens a room with some stone benches and a table, and follow. He says, follow. And you come in. He opens another door in the back, and he says, stay. He in this room here with the benches, and you guys are meant to stay here. And you kind of can peer into this other room, and you see what seems to be a completely webbed room. From the little bit you can peer into, or you can peer into it a little bit, it's completely webbed. However, the webbing here is almost translucent and glimmers faintly with silver. You can see kind of maybe the corner of what looks to be a huge human-sized cocoon hanging from the ceiling.
Their queen is laying eggs or something.
You're speaking. He's speaking in a language you don't understand. And then he comes back out and stands in the corner, while yet another Chitine comes out. Chitine comes out.
Chitine.
Chitine, whatever. I don't know how to
Chitin,
pronounce these things.
I think it's guy.
You're the DM. Pick whatever the hell you want.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I think chitin. Let's with a hard C. I think is right, probably. Yeah, chitin. Let's go with that. Like, all right. So, a larger chitin comes out. Dressed a bit differently, certainly a bit taller. Also speaking common. Looks at you, looks at Vlad, and says, "My name is Edwin. I am the leader of our host here. What brings you into these walls?" She says.
What was her name again?
Elwyn. Like
Elwyn?
Elwyn, yeah. Uelwen, yeah.
Llewellyn. Well met, Queen Llewellyn. We are from the nearby village Hommlet. We came in search of a lost shepherd. We found his, sadly, we found his corpse in the room of fog, and removed it. And this is the first we learned of this place, and we're concerned it might have dangers to Hommlet, so we were exploring to ensure that this area was safe. We bear you no harm. I mean, we are no ill will, and just kind of stumbled across you here, and want to say hi and see if you know of any threats to the area that we need to be aware of.
She
And
says,
we'll be happy to leave you alone if you wish to be left alone.
okay. Sure. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking.
Take a moment.
Yeah, I am taking a moment. Yeah, I'm looking. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. So she replies, yeah. Human male, fell into trap, in the front room. There's no way to save human male. She says, my name is Ilwin. I am the leader of this band. We are Chitines. We have been in this area for. We've only been in this area for a little while. She goes on to say, we people, we were slave to drow. For many centuries, we were slave to drow people. And we were once like you, but over time our bodies have deformed and evolved, and maybe not in the right way, but we are who we are. And we are Chitines, and we are strong, but we are also escaped from the drow. We have left. And she explains that 12 years ago, a band of refugees escaped and fled the Dark Elves and bounty hunters, and they happened upon a dusty fissure, as the best word she could come up with, like a gap leading up into this area, this dungeon, and she had long abandoned, and they were they had lived here for some time in the dungeon complex below here. Unfortunately, there was one of the leaders of their group, somebody named Callum, recently gained access to some levels below, even further below, that they've never explored. And he believes that Callum has disturbed some great evil underneath, because now there are strange things happening. There is, as she goes on to say, as she struggles for her words, she says, she relates that Callum's recent meddling with areas, what she calls the lower zone. She says you're in the upper zone. In the lower zone woke some evil. And as a result, she explains, strange creatures from long ago have begun to move into the dungeon corridors. This is why she led the Chitines that you see around you as far from Callum as possible before his designs brought death for all of the escaped Chitines. To make matters worse, the drow still hunt. They still hunt their people, and they have sent some of their spider emissaries into the upper level to find them. This is they see the green webs as a hallmark of those drow spiders that they had sent to find them. But they're going to resist. And she says, if you help us, we help you. We seek, she says, we seek refuge. We seek a home outside of this dungeon, into a forest. Maybe within a day's ride of here, somewhere, to live unhindered. Or,
Well,
she says, or I'll make an alliance with you. I will send some of my warriors with you if you could go and put to rest this evil underneath. That would allow us to live here as we have before.
Dave, this is what I would
yeah.
suggest. Go ahead.
Can I talk to him if he's not in the room, or do I have to fly it by myself?
Yeah, it's kind of no. You can't really be advised by the three that stayed
Okay.
back, Zert, Drumlin, and Otto. Um,
Yeah.
but you can, if you want to
Okay.
tell the queen you need to confer, because her other warriors know there's other ones back there. If you say you want to confer with your broader band,
Yeah, it's not a secret. Yeah. No. Well, honestly, what I'm going to say, I'm going to go really open with this lady. I'm going to say, we on the surface, we have encountered recent signs of troubling signs as well. We've seen evidence of drow, or at least, yes, drow signs on the surface. I kind of talk about we encountered a dryad who was imprisoned by drow, what appears to be drow magic. Um, I ask her, and we also have seen other signs of troubling signs. I mentioned, ask if she's heard the name Lareth, or I don't know if she has, but basically that we're willing to work. We desire to have a positive relationship with you, and we think that there is something going on that we may have a common enemy. But we're still trying to explore to find out what's going on. If you can give us any information about what you know about the lower levels, like a map, or information about where you think this trouble is coming from, we are definitely interested for our own protection as well as alliance with you to find out what's going on and to do so in an effective and safe manner for all of us. Kind of my thought. So, so something to that effect.
Okay.
I'm trying to think if there's any other information I have to tell her about. Lareth is the big thing I'm hoping she might have some information on.
Yeah. She speaks to Vlad, who nods and leaves the room.
Is Vlad the name of her?
The lieutenant there, yeah. Leaves the room. She says, "No, this name is not known to me. And my people, besides Vlad and myself, we don't speak your tongue. No one can speak this.
Mm-hmm.
We only speak Drow. And understand their sign language, of course, but Vlad has gone to check with our people, and Vlad then returns and speaks to her, and she says, "No, this name is not known to any of us. If there's a Lareth, then he is not from our community, or he's not known to us in the Drow community." So
still, it seems suspicious that you are having issues with the Drow and other evil issues, and we are seeing similar things on the surface. I am suspicious they may be linked in some way.
Yes, your answers. I fear you're right. She says your answers are likely below. She says, find Callum, find what he's been doing, and you will have your answers. I will send with you Vlad, my best warrior, and I need the others because of the threats that to my people. But he will go with you, and he will show you the way to downstairs.
Okay.
All right. Can we confer now, or are you coming back?
Yeah. So I basically go back and here, let me just kind of I'll go back and talk. So I just tell her, if you'll excuse me, I'll go and confer with my others, and we'll see what's going on and link up with them.
Okay.
With your at your
okay.
What's the word for when you leave a queen
or
whatever? Yeah. So I go back and talk to him.
Okay.
All right. So I confer with him. And I say, tell him what I learned, that these guys are having problems with the Drow too. There's some guy named Kamal or Kalam who's been digging around where he shouldn't, and they're also being chased by drow. So, and she's volunteered this Vlad guy to hang out with us if we want to go deeper into the dungeon.
Okay. Well, we're friends with Brian
With what?
Brown Wave. Maybe we should offer their inventory, go talk to them, broker a deal where we can get them out of the first layer of the dungeon, so we don't have to worry about running.
I'm still losing about every third word you say.
All right, hold on.
Is that affecting everybody else too?
Yeah, I can't really hear Dickie so well.
I mean, we might want to just tell Vlad to hang out for a day while we go back and confer with Byrne, and maybe upgrade supplies for a deeper delve. We could do that maybe. It's kind of what you guys think. I mean, I don't know. I'm open to either path. We can just keep going deeper now, or we can go back and sync up.
Sure, whatever you want.
You guys decide.
Yeah, why don't we do that? We can return. If we do that, we can return the body. We can link up with both the people at the priest at the abbey or whatever chapel it is, and with Byrne, and then come back the next day. What time is it? About daytime. How long have we been in the?
You've been a good 4 hours here for sure. You got here. 12 is late afternoon for sure.
Okay, so I kind of go back to talk. Unless anybody, that's kind of my plan. Unless anybody wants to, vote different. I'll go back to Halloween, and I basically say, we're interested in going deeper. We're interested in working with Vlad and teaming up with you people. But let's go. But we want to go back to our town, sync up with our superiors, let them know what's going on, get some resupply. We'll come back the next day. Does that work with you guys?
She says, yes, we will make preparations on our side as well. We will see you on the we will see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Yes. And she slightly bows, and she says something. She says something to Vlad, who says, he bows to her and says, "Come," and then he leaves. Leaves the room and leads you guys out.
Okay.
So
can we go through that side passage now?
He says something to the two guards, and they dismantle. The web. You guys can now go through it.
All right. Yeah. So basically, we're just gonna, we're gonna head up and go get our horses and head back to Hommlet.
Okay.
And let's see you guys tomorrow.
Okay, and you guys had you guys had marked the trap with your chalk or whatever.
Yeah.
That's right here.
Yeah,
so.
We definitely step over that. And there's that other one down on the other side too.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And up and out.
Otto and Drumlin, are you with us? You good?
Yep. What are we doing?
We're heading back to the chapel to turn over the body, and then back to talk with Byrne and basically spend the night kind of getting ready for the next day.
Yes.
Just coming out, moving wherever I.
Yeah. They dismantled the web, so you're able to come through this front door here.
All right.
Where'd
Going
Flanagan
back
go?
up the stairs.
Yep.
Did we drop Flynn? I think we dropped
He's still in
Flynn.
the room. He's still in the room of the queen, right?
I don't think so. No, I think he dropped. He'll be back.
Oh.
He may have rebooted for
Which one is he? Is he Mando
I don't
Merc
know.
or is?
Yeah, he says he's here. I'm not sure where his character is. I just don't see it.
I mean, in Discord, I was just asking what his.
Yeah, that's him. That's Justin.
Mhm. What's up?
I just didn't see your token on here. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's by the pit. All
Yeah,
right. Okay.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, thunderstorm's kind of messing with us right now. Power just flashed a couple times, so
Okay.
that could be messing with me.
Okay. No problem. Okay, cool. All right, so
If it'll drop, I'll have to go turn on my generator.
so you guys pop out. All right, so let's take you out. You guys pop out of this and back to. Oh crap! I just closed the wrong X. You're not the only one. Wah, wah, wah. I did it again. All right. No problem. Good, good. So you'll see that on the party sheet I awarded you. Well, once we get back in, you'll see that I awarded you points for successful parlay. With that, you guys could have led with your swords, but you were smart enough to parlay and feel that situation out with the refugees. So you got experience for points, and you got experience for the giant spider.
Awesome.
So well done. Some of you are creeping to another level. I think Dromlin's not far. I'm not sure where Flanagan is. But you'll also get some milestone if you successfully return the body of the shepherd, of course, to the cleric.
That's our first stop.
Yes. Okay. All right. Cool. Cool. So how is this running for you guys? Is it okay? Is it like moving pretty fast, or the map's loading pretty well, or?
Yeah, so far.
Good.
I mean, even Dick is moving his character around and stuff. That's got to be a good sign.
Right. Okay, we're back.
Yeah, working great.
Good.
Except when the DM closes the damn
Yeah.
map.
Wah. Yeah. Stupid DM. All right. So let me bring up the area.
I'm still not connected.
Okay. Yeah, you'll be there soon. And the background music's okay? You're hearing that fine?
I can hear it. I have it turned down pretty low.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's there.
All right. And sound effects. There were some sound effects. Certainly the dying and the
I did
cheering.
hear the sound effects. Yeah, I did hear the sound effects.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't hear music at the moment, but
I went out and did a Google search for Chitine, see what they looked like.
Oh yeah? Nice.
They look pretty scary. Good thing I waited until after I parlayed before I went and looked them up.
Right.
well, if they're a drow creation, they got to be pretty hideous, probably. So
Where's the chat? How do I get to the chat thing here?
but I guess they're not necessarily as evil as other monsters, because I mean they've been under the sway of the drow. I mean, so who knows? Neutral, I suppose.
Yeah.
We need a detect alignment spell or something.
Okay. Yep. All right, you guys. Let me know when you guys are back. Back on.
How do you open up the chat
Back
line
in
in
now.
Mine's still
Discord?
trying to load.
Okay, no problem.
I'll probably try to do it again.
Okay, looks like Amanda Merck's connected. John's connected. Just waiting on Dave and Dickie there.
There it goes. I went out of the chat. Hopefully, can you guys see that in the chat?
Oh, Discord chat?
Yeah, general chat.
Not yet. I don't really look at it during the game, but let me take a look.
I'm just saying.
Chat. No, I don't see anything in the chat.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, I see it. It's under the general.
Oh, under general. Okay, never mind. Scrolling.
Oh yeah, they are kind of creepy looking.
Yeah, pretty creepy. Yeah. Yeah, very creepy. And they shoot webs from their, like, I don't know, from their thorax or something.
Yeah, lovely.
Okay, cool. I'm pushing this out. So just as a reminder, this is the general area we're in. Greyhawk. Love Greyhawk. Okay. All right, you guys come out into a setting, a sun that's fairly low in the sky, obviously, and you see your hired hands that are tending the ponies. They're kind of sitting, whittling some wood or doing something, biding the time. They elbow one another and they stand up as you guys come out. And you know, the front guy says, "Begging your pardon, sirs. Are we going to do anything with his body? It's kind of creepy sitting here with this this dead body."
Yes, we're going to return it to the chapel, I guess. Is that what it's called, the chapel?
Yeah, the church. Yeah, the Church of Saint Cuthbert. Yeah.
Yeah, the Church of Saint Cuthbert for burial.
Good.
And we're heading there now, so we're done for today.
Right. So he starts to get the horses together, and he and his buddy, they start to get the gear. And as far as the shepherd, I guess Zert's got the largest horse. If you can talk him into straddling the dead body for 4 hours back on his war horse, that'd probably be
Is
the
it
easiest thing to
4 hours by horse? I thought it was 4 hours by foot.
do.
It'd be faster by
Oh yeah,
horse.
no, yeah. Sorry, not by. Yeah. Right.
I leave that to who's got the highest charisma. You know, the dwarf was bragging about his charisma. Let him talk it into.
I have the highest probability.
Yeah, you do that.
All right.
He won't listen to me.
All right. This is gonna be pretty hard. So roll a 15 or better to talk Zert into taking this dead body on his war horse. See if you can roll a 15 or better with your charisma check.
15 or better, or 15 or below.
No, the difficulty
He's
is
got 15 charisma.
Right.
My 15 charisma. Okay.
We give your
Well,
yeah. Well, give yourself a +1, but you need to roll a 15 or better, or 14 or better at this point.
boom.
Good job.
All right. Well, I don't
He
like
just
it. I don't like it.
batted ashes at him, and he just like, ooh, that beer just does it for me.
But I suppose if we want to get back to my to the tavern, then I might as well take it. You guys will probably drop the body along the way. Just want to get paid. So he takes it and he
He's already
puts.
been paid, wasn't he?
You paid
Did he
half.
get paid in advance?
I think you paid him
Oh, okay.
for half. Or he also said, you know, he needs whatever some % share of the treasure, right?
That's
So,
true too.
um, so, so he latches the body of the shepherd onto the front of his horse, in front of his saddle, and he repositions his saddle a little further back onto his war horse, and off you guys go. So it's probably around 5 o'clock, 5:30 when you guys start earnestly on the road. With the body, you can't go full gallop or anything really, but it's a decent little clip. And I would say by early evening, you guys find yourself back into Hommlet. You do not pass anyone on the road. The road's fairly silent. It's not a long stretch, and you guys are coming up at the top of the screen. So.
Still no map. Oh, there we go. All right. So first we go to the church.
Okay. So you draw up your horses at the church, and you unlash the body and you carry the body into the Church of St. Cuthbert,
Yep.
where first priest comes out and nods his head to the dead, claps his hands. A couple of their guys come and they take the body and they put it on. They take it to a little side room and put it on a bunk. And then the assistant, priest comes out, right? The assistant head cleric comes out and says, "Oh, I see you've been successful in this grim, what appears to be a grim outcome."
Yep.
And he
basically, fill them in on where we found an underground passage underneath the what do they call it, the circle of Carbonell or whatever, and he apparently went exploring and died. Brought out his body. We have reason to believe there may be something more sinister going on deeper in those underground passages, involving the Drow. So we will be probably heading back there the next day to investigate more deeply.
Mm-hmm. So, Calmert is his name. The priest, Calmert.
That's what his name was. Yeah.
Says, yes, I don't know of such things, but the times are strange. I thank you, the dear sister who is a faithful servant in our church. She will be grieved, but also relieved, knowing there's some closure here on her brother. We will give him the proper burial. And as for the matter of payment, are there any costs you incur that I should repay you for?
The whatever $60 for plus the treasure.
Oh yeah, was he gonna pay for the people we hired? I don't
Yeah,
remember
he was
what
gonna
we paid.
reimburse.
I don't think we paid Spugner or anything.
Right.
But we have
He didn't
to.
ask.
So how much
Yeah,
did
so-
Zert cost you? I can't recall.
I think it was
60
30
bucks.
golds a day. Yeah. So for 2 days, 30 golds a day in a share of treasure.
Now is and Zert was with you a full day, right? So so he Calmert disappears and comes back with a bag of gold, which you're almost certain is going to be 30, but if you want to count it in front of him, you can.
Yeah.
If you hire Zert, however, he says, "Thank you, friends. Our work here is done. Is there anything else I can help you with while you're here?" And he looks that to the priest, Dromlin. Is there anything you need from the cleric
Zert?
here? You
Who's saying
are
this?
the Calmert is saying recognizes that Dromlin is a priest of a different order. But is there anything he needs from in terms of priestly help before they adjourn?
You need any supplies?
Holy water, maybe? I don't know. Other than that,
He says,
all right.
yeah, Calmert says, we always have sanctified water set aside for special use. Let me go get see what we have. He walks a couple yards, talks to a man. He nods his head, bald priest. Leaves, comes back with 2 vials and hands you 2 vials of holy water. So these has been blessed and prayed upon and sanctified, and these are may it serve you well. So
Cool.
so you can add to yourself 2 vials of holy water. You can put it in your inventory from the item sheet, of course. Okay.
Moradin will be pleased. Thank you.
Okay. And with that, you have successfully been awarded some experience to the party for the finishing of that quest. So you may want to check where you are at with your leveling up. I think you guys.
I think that'll push me over.
You guys can apply. So Darvius. Yep. Drumlin.
Oh, bugger. 43 short.
All right.
I'll check.
So do you know how Otto? If you double click your character. And hit the gear on the main tab, it says Thief 2. Click the gear next to that, right? You see the gear next to Dwarf?
I just got the.
I'm just short of leveling in one of them.
Okay.
Like 11 points short.
So what is everybody?
43 points short.
Otto, if you click apply, it will apply the experience points to your.
Go to class level Thief 2.
Yeah, class level Thief 2. There's a gear. See the little gear to do it?
Yeah.
Click that.
Just left click that one.
Okay.
And then you see apply, the little green check mark. Click the apply button.
Oh. 1.
1 point short. Criminal. All right. All right.
Fucking pocket.
Yeah, go out and step on a cockroach somewhere.
All right.
Okay.
All right. It is what it
so
is.
So basically, I go out and I talk to Spurgner and Zert and say, basically, we're going to go report to our burn. You guys can head back to the
Welcome.
Okay.
the inn, and we'll meet up with you there.
All right. Hold on for a sec. Flanagan, did you apply yours? I don't see a button for yours for some reason. Did you apply your experience, Flanagan?
Yeah, I just did.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. All right, so you are okay, 1276 for both. It's how is I just want to compare Dromlin. Okay. 1500, 2000, and Flanagan needs 2000, 2500. Okay. So the advancement of the cleric is a lot faster than that of the mage early on. Okay. All right.
Yeah, mages is hard to level up.
Right. No problem.
In first and second.
Yeah. Okay. All right, cool. All right, so we've taken care of that. You guys have taken the body back. You've got yourself some
Hold on
holy
a sec.
water.
Just a question. I'm looking at the thing and it's saying I applied. So I was seeing more I was seeing like 918 XP to apply, but down in the thing it says I only applied 768.
It's split it, right? Or you want? Wait, are
I'm
you
not
multi-class or no?
No, I'm not.
Mine said applied 6. What is that?
Yeah, that's why. Because I was pretty sure I was at like 1600 something, and I thought I applied 918. I don't understand.
I am not really sure. Yeah, you're looking at the log.
Well, I'm looking at.
Is there an
Well,
XP penalty?
I don't see anything in the box.
Yeah, I'm not really
Yeah,
sure.
me either. I don't have any.
Okay, whatever.
I'm not sure. I'll ask the community why it wasn't fully.
I'm assuming that the number directly below total XP, the 918 I'm seeing,
Right.
is what's kind of queued up to apply. When I hit the
Maybe not. I
thing,
mean,
it should have.
but I think maybe what's happening is not clearing out, right? So I think
Oh, okay.
I think that box had like 300 or something in it to begin with, right? When you opened it up.
Okay.
So I think it's
and that had already been applied.
yeah, I think
Okay.
maybe active this session.
Okay.
So if we go through, if
Okay.
you go through and you take 2000 divided by 4, and then you whatever else I applied divide it by 4. Although we lost the chat for that. Yeah.
Are you? What's your dexterity, Dave?
15.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was
All
gonna say
not
you
biggie.
might get a bonus, but you won't get one with 15.
Yeah, no worries. Whatever. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just move on.
Okay. Well, make sure you guys, for whatever reason,
we're
make sure you grab your characters or double click your characters, because I'm showing you. Yeah, just make sure you grab your characters. Too from the character sheet.
Oh.
Records. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Okay. Good. All right. So it's
yeah. So we're heading to talk to Burn.
okay. 8 o'clock. Yeah. Yeah. 8 o'clock. 8:30 at this point. In the evening. Are you going to need Zert ask? Are you going to need his services tomorrow? If so, you got to pay it out of your own pocket.
Do we want to pay for them or not, you guys?
I don't expect.
I didn't hear what you said.
I don't expect to have combat if we go back there tomorrow.
I do. We're going to go deeper in the dungeon. I didn't hear that. Is Does anybody else have any opinion on whether we want to rehire Zert?
I mean, I don't think it's going to hurt to have him.
Yeah, I'm kind of like,
we have no idea
that's
what
fine.
we're going up against.
Yeah.
We might as well.
Yeah, we'll tell him. Yeah, show up tomorrow. That's fine.
And what?
Of course, we're going deep, so he may have to, he may have to turn around and leave if he wants to get back to his caravan.
Okay.
He's on his own getting back out.
Okay. All right.
I
He
think
said.
the XP didn't disappear from the box, Andrew, because Dave and I did not have our characters act. So it's some kind of bug we created, probably.
Maybe.
But I saw the XP go into my character when I did it, but I still see the 918 in the total XP box from the recent burn.
Yeah, I'm seeing 918 as well.
Well, Flanagan still has.
So it's
Flanagan still has his total, as does Otto. I mean, once you apply it, it doesn't zero it out. So I'm not really sure what's up with that. I'll check into it.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
So we go knock on the tower door.
Yeah. Spugner and Zert go back into the inn. Spugner very much wanted to write in his journal about all the things happening, and Zert just wanted some beer. So
Yep.
Okay. So you guys go knock on the tower. Guard comes and opens the door to let you in. Tells you to wait in the ante room as usual. Couple of minutes, waves you upstairs, and you are once again with the mage Byrne, who is kind of like the default sheriff of Hommlet here. So Byrne sits you down and asks if you need anything to drink, etc. Brings out some bread and cheese or whatever, and
Awesome.
says, "So what have you found?"
Okay, so we found there were so basically the Calmert was asking us to hunt down a lost shepherd. We tracked him to the the Circle of Cavernal, and some sort of earthquake or disturbance has opened up a fissure in that area. We descended into that fissure and discovered some sort of underground complex. The shepherds had apparently gone in to explore that, and we found his body in an antechamber to this underground place. And I described, from there where we went exploring, encountered a number of, what did we get? We got a number of, going into deep cause. Yeah, so he asked us to do that. We found the shepherd's body in a pit. Returned that to Calmert, so Calmert should be off his back about dealing with that. We found some grinning skull ivory charms and asked him if he's familiar with that symbol. We also found a dungeon key, explored several hallways and killed 4 spiders, and we found this protection from evil skull, and we found an image of a skull with an infinity symbol and some unicorn statues. We went further into the place and eventually encountered a group of Chitines who have apparently escaped from the Drow 12 years ago and have been trying to, hide away from the Drow and escape, and they've made a temporary refuge within this place. We managed to parlay with them, and they seem to be willing to work with us in identifying what's the ultimate problem in this area. They named somebody of one of their own kind named Kalam, who apparently just opened up deeper caverns or crypts and may have released something farther down that was very causing problems. More strange creatures have moved into the dungeon, and the Drow are still hunting around, and there are green webs that show the presence of Drow spiders. And she is willing to work with us to try and help dig deeper into what's going on in there. And she is interested in some sort of sanctuary in a nearby forest if you guys could work out something there. And so we're planning on returning tomorrow to dig deeper. And do you have any inputs or?
He says, no, he says, wow, that's fascinating. Oh my! And he stands up. He's clearly excited. He walks around. If only I wasn't chained to this accursed town to be their nanny, I would accompany you. But I cannot at the moment. Uh, we're expecting uh, Rufus back any moment with his raid on the watchtower and the abbey. He took several men away from the town. I cannot afford to leave this town unprotected at the moment. But this is fascinating.
John and Dave, you guys.
What do you want?
Well, those people want to thank you. Why don't we let them?
You're cutting out.
I did not hear anything actionable there.
Yeah.
I just.
Well,
Yeah, for Dickie.
Let,
Um,
I'm going to type that.
okay.
Yeah, type it into the text what you want to say, into the chat or something.
Yeah, you can type it into the. You can type it here. What?
Either the Fantasy Grounds or Discord chat.
Here, or Discord.
All right.
Okay. Let them go to the big
Let who go
boulder.
to the big boulder? Who?
Yeah. The spider guy out of the dungeon. That's
They already they live there.
I think he means the old big
One-
boulder where you were attacked by the bandits
yeah. Back episode.
back in the
Yeah, well, I
gnarly
was already
forest.
thinking that maybe I was already thinking that the Dryad might be willing to, you know, give him sanctuary, but we haven't gotten to that point yet.
Yeah.
Right, but I mean, depends on what burn.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not, at the moment. I'm not trying to solve that problem. I'm trying to solve the deeper problem.
Yeah.
But
Well, Burns says, he says, well, I don't know much about these creatures, but I would be cautious, my friends. They lived they lived among the drow for many years, and those habits in that culture may rub off on them as much as they want to think themselves different. The drow are an evil, cunning, deceitful group of people, and I don't know how much their slaves would have picked up, absorbed that kind of that morality from them. But just be careful is all I'm saying.
yep, fair enough. Yep. So I guess the question is there any resources he can give us in preparation for a deeper dungeon delve? I mean, it looks like we may be going against something pretty nasty with drows and stuff. So any reinforcements or resources he can provide us would be appreciated.
No, he says, well, back to your first question. I these symbols are unknown to me, and he looks at the money you had and the symbols. This is unknown to me. What I can give you is not much, but he he says I can give you some. I'll give you some light, and he says, give me an artifact you want lit, and I will cast a very long-lasting light spell on it, and you can just cover it in the depths of the dungeon when you don't need it.
Cool. Anybody got any candidates for that? I don't know if I have anything off the top of my head.
Basically, you guys want something for a continual light spell on it.
Yeah.
You just take a necklace or an ambulance. Piece
So
of
what?
jewelry.
Like something out of our inventory?
Well, I think you'd want something you could hold, and so you can kind of necklace would be kind of close to your.
Yeah, but you can lift it, light it. The height. That's what I would.
Yeah, I'd probably just give him my dagger. Maybe you could shine that on that, and if I want light, I can pull that out. Or does anybody have any better idea? I mean, I don't necessarily need to give it. I don't need anything lit. Actually, I shouldn't have anything. So I'm a thief. I want to stay in the dark. Maybe have Flanagan or Otto provide something.
Yeah, I don't have a lot.
He all right, so
Well, you
he
want like
yeah, no,
like a map or something?
he says, "What, Master Mage?" He says, what is a mage without a staff?" And he goes into the corner and selects a black staff. And he says a few words, does something with his hands, and then sprinkles some dust on top of this this staff, and it glows bright bright light. And then attached to the staff, he's got a little cover that he houses it, and it goes back out. And he hands you the staff, and he says, "This is one of many staffs I have here, Master Mage. Don't ever say I didn't give you anything. Keep it, and
Thank you, sir.
do our profession proud."
Thank
Cool.
you very much.
All right.
I will do my best.
All right. So I guess we bid our due to Burn and head back to Crash
Yeah.
at the inn. Get some food. Does anybody want to try and restock on anything?
He says, "Yes, the trading post is right across the way. You can go to the trading post. It's probably closed at the moment, but you can knock on the door. The Renault and his counterpart, they're not the friendliest of people. They'll smile, but then they'll take your money. So make sure you don't get a bad deal over there."
Well, just let John use.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
John.
Ranos and his colleague Grimag. Those are the two that run the store, the trading post.
Right.
They have pretty much what you need, and I trust you can take care of them. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if anybody need any supplies. I mean, I like the idea of buying a couple extra some iron spikes, maybe some chalk and stuff for marking out bad, working our way of stuff. I don't know what else I might want.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll definitely accompany you to the store. But Darvius, would you like me to look at that scroll that you found earlier?
Yeah, I give him the scroll. He can take the scroll. I think it was just put in the group.
Yeah,
anyway,
I think it was what you found, right? You found it was the same scroll. Protection. It was a protection. Yeah, protection from evil spell. So when you guys you'll have to type that in. Well, hold on. I'll make an item for it. Yeah, I'll have to. I'll just create it in title. And you guys let me know when you're ready to use it. I'll.
Okay.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah, is there a way to get a list of things available at the store?
So basically, what you're going to do is you're going to open up the item list, and basically any gear, weapons, or armor, there will be an 80% chance they have it. Of course, nothing magical.
Right.
But they'll have an 80% chance. Well, let's call it 75% chance. 75% chance they'll have what you need there. And I will let you guys just buy what you need from the store. You on the honor system, you pay the money. However, you need to talk to them first because they may not trade you fair market price for this. So, for instance, if you want iron spike, let me type in iron spike. All right, there's the iron spike. 5 silver pieces it costs by a neutral party.
Right.
All right, so we'll see who can negotiate with them, and it may cost you more or it may not. But I will allow in the morning after you guys get some sleep. You feel free to go and do the store shopping as you need.
Okay. All right.
Okay. All right. So so you guys head back to the inn.
Yep. And how much was the common room place again?
I think
16 silver.
5 silver pieces. 5 silver pieces for the common room.
Right.
You go in, Osler
And
Gundagoot.
did that include a meal, or is that just that's?
I think the meal is separate from the common room. I think it's included in the upscale room.
How much is a meal?
The meal is not much. Let's take a look. I will make it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put. If you check your notes, record notes, there's something called Welcome Winch. I'm making this public right now. It's public now, and now you can see the menu and what it cost and
5
all
silver
that.
pieces. All right. Breakfast is so 7 for. Okay.
The common room's 5 silver. Okay, got it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'll assume supper another 5 silver, so 10 silver.
Yeah, right.
Breakfast. I'll just pay 12 now and be done with it.
All right. Thank you, Master Dwarf.
Just
Osler.
take it off.
Yeah, I just paid for mine too.
All right, you guys
So
just
basically common room and food.
manually take care of it. Zert's over there talking to some young maiden, trying to talk to her. She's not having it, by the way. And Spurgner is not to be found. He must be in his room journaling. And there is the usual cadre of farmers and whatnot. But again, the men are noticeably, there's less in here because Rufus has taken a lot of the militia, who are just the farmers in their spare time, onto the raid of the bandit watchtower and abbey. So they are currently gone. The town's a little thin, which is why Byrne feels the need to stay present. But nonetheless, the waitstaff's here. It's cheery. Everyone's in a good mood. Yeah, that's what's happening. So you guys get yourself a dinner, feeling pretty good, pretty tired, but feeling pretty good. Your confidence is growing in your battle skills, and certainly your exploration. Things are looking up.
Still haven't hit anything with my axe though, but hey.
Maybe you should get a new
I
axe.
think it's the running thing for this game. You're never going to hit anything with a axe.
Why don't you trade it in and get you a new one tomorrow?
Yeah, is there a +1 for sale?
I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So you guys get your dinner, set the table. Anything you want to do other than eat your dinner and drink your drinks, and you want to hang out, let me know. If you want to explore the town at all at night, let me know. You want to go to bed, let me know.
You're not reading the text?
Oh, pickpocket attempt on the waitress. Are you doing that?
Oh.
Come on.
Okay.
Are you going to pickpocket?
That's what we needed. Have to get them out of jail, or actually just leave them in
Oh,
there.
so you're going to try pickpocket the waitress. Interesting.
Does she even have pockets?
What's your pickpocket chance?
All right.
Mine's only 15. If you're gonna, if most you could have what, 40?
All right, let's take a look. You're going to pickpocket the waitress. Oh my goodness! Not like not like she makes any money. But
I'm
go
not,
ahead.
I'm not getting him out. If he gets arrested, I'm leaving him.
All right. 80.
Hey, this is what it's all about.
What are you doing?
80.
Slaps his hand. Osler, Osler, this dwarf had his hand in my pocket. Osler. And he and
Lie and say you were flirting.
he and some other people run over. What's the meaning of this, Master Dwarf? What is going on? Nothing.
I go to bed.
What? He says, what? He says, go call Byrne. Let's see what. Let's get to the bottom of this. You've been accused of trying to take money from my waitress. Yeah, see, I just turned around and I was cleaning this table off, and this dwarf had his hand in my pocket. Asking for it. What are you talking about? She slaps you in the face. By the way. She slaps you in the face. Of all the nerve, I cannot believe this.
I better step in.
Yeah, just tell him he was drunk.
All right, well.
Step in. My friend here is obviously lonely and tired and a little bit drunk.
All right.
I'd slip a gold piece in her hand. This will calm everybody down a little.
Will you just keep him away from me? I don't want to see him around me at all.
Oh, believe me, we try to keep him away from us too. So we'll do what we can.
Osler says, the waitress goes back, looking at the gold piece, puts it in her other pocket.
And bites it to make sure it's real.
Osler, yeah, exactly. Osler says, "Gentlemen, well, I know you've been busy, but we are. I know you've been busy, but we run a clean and tight establishment here. I would ask you to keep your hands off my serving ladies, particularly since 2 of them are my daughter. I know I'm no warrior like you, but I'll become one if one of you tries to handle them." He says, "Another incident, I'm kicking the lot of you out." With that, he turns and goes. So, Otto, nice try. Miserable failure on the pickpocket. Not quite there. So,
hey, but at least he's practiced in his thieving skills. I mean,
yeah.
Some credit there. Maybe an XP bonus.
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe you should.
Just make sure in the future do it someplace away from where we have to sleep.
Yeah, you could try to climb walls or something instead. Use that skill, or hide in shadows, and something a little bit less harmless, or more harmless. Okay, all right. So after that eventful evening, you guys stumble up to your go up to the common room. It's empty actually. There's no other patrons but yourselves. You choose a cot, disrobe, I guess, and if there's a common, if you want to use the common shower, or kind of not really shower, but tub at the end, that's what you're going to have to do. But otherwise, there you go.
Yep. Do all the standard end of day material, take care of our equipment, blah, blah, clean up, go to bed.
Okay. You do your nightly warrior habitual of preparing your spells. Flanagan, why don't you go ahead and prepare whatever spell you're going to have tomorrow. Your known spells, you just prepare which one you're going to have. And then you want to memorize that, And then, yeah. Good. Okay. So you guys, you do what you need to do. Prep your spells, oil your weapons, take off your armor, restock what you have, knowing that you need to go to the trading post in the morning before you go back out, and hit the sack. So it was a good day, and the night passes uneventful, and you wake up. You wake up the next morning. What is it you want to do?
I'm gonna go buy some things from the trading place. I think I'm gonna get pythons instead of iron spikes. I don't know necessarily what the difference is between an iron spike and a python, but pythons are cheaper.
Okay.
And some chalk. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to buy.
Okay.
You see the string and the little bells that
What?
I typed it on.
Oh, I'm gonna buy some candles too. Those were kind of useful.
Okay. Well, you guys, all right. So, all right, as you're prepping your wish list, you see Zert and Spurgner kind of down in the common room, expecting to go back with you. Spurgner hears you guys discussing over breakfast what you need from the trading post. He says, "I want to go. I need some things. I lost my dagger. I forgot to pick it up in all my excitement." And Zert says, "I need nothing. Come back and get me when you're ready."
All right. So we head over to the trading post, I guess, and haggle.
Okay. I try to remember which one is the trading post. I think it's up here. I think it's up here next to the church, actually. Pretty sure that's the case. Okay. So you guys go up to the trading post, walk across the bridge, not far. All right, this is what you see as you guys go up. And as mentioned, whatever you need from the trading post, this will be an honor system. So what we're going to do is you're going to roll a percentile dice. You say, I want some pitons, right? All right, we'll want some candles.
Right.
You roll 11. Great, they have them. And then we're going to do a dialogue here, and you guys are going to assess the charismatic ability to negotiate the common prices. And then we're going to go with that. And then you guys are going to assign whatever percent modifier plus or minus. And then you guys take it out. You just go get what you need. So with that being said, let's go ahead and do the trading post. So you guys step up, and this is what you see. Outside the door, a shield and lantern are suspended from chains. The shield is painted, showing a sword and a cheese. This is the local trading post, where a merchant apparently provides for the needs of villagers, travelers, and adventurers alike. Okay. You guys walk in?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, doors open. As you walk in, you see that it's a pretty well-stocked place. The whole front building is filled with various goods. Behind, you can see through some windows, the barn has animals and saddles, and maybe available for a price. As you step in, the bell rings on the door, and you see a slow, flat, a slow, kind of overweight, clumsy-looking, very low-energy guy walk up to the counter. He says, "Good day, sirs. I've heard there's some adventures in town. My name is Reynos, and I am one of the proprietors here." And like lightning quick around the corner steps a tall, thin man with sharp features and kind of bug eyes protruding. "And I am the other one. My name is Grigmag. Grimag and Reynos at your service.
All right. So I basically say I'm looking for some stuff. What do you have for small mirrors?
Oh, small mirrors. Oh, let's see. We have plenty of small mirrors. Square, circular. How large do you want?
Just a small round one.
Silver? You want a silvered mirror? Do you want a metallic? Just polished metal?
Polished metal should be fine for my needs.
All right. Says, wow. And I have no idea what this costs, so hold on. Ooh, wow.
What do we need to go to look for stuff in the store?
That's what we're doing right now.
Yeah, just
Yeah, I know, but
feel free to walk around, and of course I'll help you with the mirror, huh? Let's take a look. Granos, where do we keep the mirrors? In the back. And he disappears, and he comes back with a very nice-looking small metal mirror. And all right, what's your? Go ahead and roll, Darvius, since you're asking for it. You go ahead and roll, and we're gonna 20-sider, and we'll see where that lands. A 20, you're gonna get great pricing. A 1, not so good pricing. Anything in between, we'll see how it goes. All right, a 5. Lovely.
Is that a -1?
You got -1. You got a 6. You rolled a natural 6. All right. Reno says,
Why do I have a -1? Is that just because my charisma's low?
I'm not really sure.
What did I do? Oh, I rolled a constant. Yeah, I didn't. Wisdom. Why did I wait? What?
Well, because you're to get under. You rolled a wisdom save, and getting under is better.
I guess,
So -1. If +1 is a -1 to get under, right? So it's
okay.
But we were not doing that. We were doing more.
Okay.
But no problem.
Just random 20.
He
Okay,
says,
so,
yeah. All right. Yeah. Interestingly, mirrors have been in high demand of late. My last one, and it will be 12 gold pieces.
Yeah, too rich for me. What do you have for pythons?
I'm sure we have a lot of hiking gear with it. With the Crown Hills right around the corner. We have plenty of hiking gear. Let's see. Let's roll the dice. 69. Yeah, we have them. I have no idea what these things cost.
3 copper.
Python.
Is the
Okay.
listed price.
Okay. How many do you want?
5.
All right. That will be. Let me do my math here. That'll be 25 copper, please.
We don't roll for each one. We just roll the one time.
You just roll to see if you have it. You set
okay.
You kind of set the pricing already for them.
Okay. All right.
Well,
all right. Yeah. So 20. What's the exchange rate?
Exchange rate. I don't know. Somebody smarter than me knows this. How many copper in a silver and how many silver in a gold? Is it 10 silver per gold, isn't it?
It's 10 each, I think.
I think it'd be best if we just did 10, 10, 10, and 10.
Well, I think
all straight.
platinum's 5, right? Didn't we say platinum? 5.
Yeah.
5 gold's a platinum. 10 is silver. We'll do 10 copper. We'll just do 10 into 10. So it's 2.5 silver, basically, or
Okay.
or
So,
2 silver and 5 copper.
Okay. So yeah, so I'll do that. I'll put it on to 69 for.
Okay. And just drag it onto your sheet and just put 5 in, right?
Yep, 4. Five. Oh, there we go. All right, and I'll get some chalk and some candles.
Okay. Chalk. They have candles. Oh, you have to roll for candles. Yeah, they've got candles. So you figure what that is. Okay. And just add it to your sheet. Deduct it as necessary. Just add. You know, like
Right.
10% more than the. You basically are. I'm assessing like 10% more to 20% depending. But just go ahead for easy math. Add 10%
So,
more.
okay.
Add 10% more.
Yeah, they're both 1 copper each, so.
Right.
So I'll probably just, add 1 or 2 extra copper to pay the. So I'm gonna drop that to this.
All right.
20 there. 24.
So you guys know Spurgner.
Still there, Andrew?
Yeah, Spurger gets some steel small marbles. He buys some. He thinks that might be useful.
I want. You can string them up.
He also gets another. He also gets a dagger. He pays for that himself. A dagger and some steel small marbles. Okay. As you guys are doing you hear the bell of the door also ring open. Somebody steps through, kind of a dark brown cloak, middle-aged guy, kind of scruffy beard. Looks around the shop, sees Reynos, nods his head, and they kind of walk back to a side room, have a discussion of some sort, and the guy leaves, just as a note.
And how do we know how much these things cost?
It's listed in the items list.
Yeah, the items list has a neutral price on it.
So, is it records item? Or is it? Yeah, records items. And it's just easier to search with them at the very bottom. Type
Yeah, at the bottom, you
you
type whatever you want. Okay. All right, Flanagan, you in there? You hanging in there?
I'm done. I'm ready to go if everybody else is done. So that guy's still in the that other guy still there, or did he leave?
He left. He just was there less than a minute.
Coming when to roll in.
Dromlin, did you want to get yourself a new axe?
If there's something of quality, but otherwise.
What axe do you have now? Is it battle axe? A hand axe?
Battle axe. The battle axe. I don't think there's anything better around here. But if there is, I'm looking. I'll let the merchant know.
You want to trade? You asked to make a trade or anything?
I don't suppose you have any axes of superior make around these parts, do you?
Master Dwarf, everything we have is a superior make. Our quality is not to be matched.
Don't forget you're talking to a dwarf about this, though.
Yes, well.
I'll be the judge.
Be that as it may.
I'd like to see whatever axes you might have. What kind of battle axes do you have on the premises?
He says, yeah, well, Grimmick says, well, I'll show you what we have. Reynos, go get our axe. Yeah, that axe, yeah. Reynos leaves and slowly walks back to the back, slowly walks back, and sure enough, he's got a leather tonged grip, heavily, steel shafted, twin battle axe. Yeah, it's got a minor like chip upper top. But he hands it to you, and it seems serviceable. But you can make that call as a fighter and dwarf.
Unless it's extra sharp or extra magic, I won't be interested in. I'll just keep the one I've got.
It's definitely not radiating any aura. It seems sturdy and serviceable. That's the word. It's a serviceable axe. A finer axe you won't find in these parts, Master Dwarf. I'd hate to let it go, but for the right price, I suppose I can let it go.
Well, the axe I'm already carrying doesn't have a notch in it, so I think I'll pass on this one. But thank you for showing.
Probably because you haven't hit anything with it, Master Dwarf.
I could hit something right now.
He got you on that one, though.
Well, it's just an observation, of course. The more you use something, the more worn it gets. But I'm sure
Yes.
I'm sure it's seen many of its successful battles, right, Reynos? Mm-hmm.
You're the funniest merchant I've met in a while.
All right, so fine, Reynos, take it back. He doesn't want it.
Let me know if you happen to get something magic in your shop next time I'm in, and then I'll be interested.
Magic. Well, we don't have anything magic here, but I can make inquiries if you'd like.
I shake my rather hefty bag of gold coins at him. I can pay quite a sum when I need to.
So you can. His eyes definitely gleam at that. He says, where might I find you? Are you passing through town or are you staying here?
It seems to me we're going to be around for a while.
Okay. What sort of are you interested in an axe? Is that what we're talking about? Weaponry?
A good, yeah, just basically it's a superior battle axe, one-handed or two-handed, either way. Or both.
I'll make inquiries. I'll leave word with Osler, assuming you're staying with the good proprietor of our inn.
Yeah, we've been sleeping in the common rooms and some of the other more expensive suites, and that probably will continue for. I would imagine we're going to be here for at least another week, probably longer.
Weren't clerics supposed to only have non-edged weapons, or is that just only a first edition thing?
No, fighter clerics are allowed to have any.
Oh, you're a
weapon.
fighter cleric. Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
You're a fighter cleric.
Yeah, you're right, of course, but he's a mix, multi-class. So,
And I'm a dwarf, so.
Well, that's irrelevant as far as the rules, if I remember. But
yeah,
anyway,
multi-class, multi-class supersedes. It's you get the best of all worlds in that multi-class scenario. Okay. Anything else, Flanagan? Otto, you got everything you need?
Did you see my stuff, Andrew?
No, I have no idea. Where are you typing it?
I've sent you text.
You sent me a text. A necklace for the waitress. Oh, as a. Oh, I see. Okay, sorry.
Just stringing
All right.
the little bell.
All right. Well, there's he says, well, we don't carry anything like that here, but there is I think there's a jeweler in town. I think actually. I'm not sure about a jeweler. Hold on.
Change your shop.
There is a there's definitely a I know there's like a like a money changer. And there's the descriptions, I think, well-kept farm, a hide, well-kept sign, the weaver, of course, yeah, so, money changer, yeah. So try with the money changer. He usually has some nice upper end things for the upper class. So, you can find his, you can find it, actually just right across the way there, diagonally from me. And sure enough, the money changer is a building, I'll put it on the map right here. That's the money changer.
Okay.
So, yeah, no, that's a nice sentiment for the way of apologies to get back into the town's good graces, because it's a small town. They'll be talking. Okay, so good. Flynn, anything you know what we're doing, right? So we just open the items record tab and just buy what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So long as
Okay,
you're
so
Yeah,
tracking.
I've been looking.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right. Good.
the string and the bells.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. 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 So, so what about bells? You want to? Oh, string and bells. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure they've got
Put it-
string, so go ahead and just add it to your sheet. As far as bells,
No, that,
uh, one. Wow, they have bells. Um, so
let
yeah.
me get 2 or 3 of those
All right.
bells.
All right, bell. All right, what does this cost? This costs. Okay. You want 3 of them?
Yeah.
All right. All right, Master Dwarf. That will be 5 gold pieces.
Okay.
Woof.
Not,
That's an
no.
expensive bell.
That's pretty expensive.
No. I got 2.
Supply and demand. Actually, they cost a
Might
gold. They cost a gold actually on the sheet for whatever reason. But okay,
Must be well crafted, I guess.
I guess I don't know. Player's Handbook has
worse.
it as a gold piece, a bell.
I just bought 4 candles at a copper each, so
Yeah, right.
I'll take it.
Would just add.
Yeah, yeah, it could be. Yeah, who knows? All right, but anyhow, that's the price, and you paid it. Good. Add yourself 3 bells. So let me make sure, Otto. So let me add it to your let me add it to your inventory so you have it.
Got it.
Okay, so I'm going to add, there's a bell. I'm going to put the number 3. You have 3 bells. Is there anything else you need, Otto? You can
I'm
look
looking for the next.
necklace. That's across the way. You got 2 poison vials. Got a healing potion, some rope, a couple
Yep.
sacks. Anything else you
Got my
need?
horn.
You got your brass
Oh,
horn.
just the air stock. But
So let's up your arrows. Your arrows are almost gone, so we need to buy you some more arrows, right? So arrows. All right, so we're going to get you inventory. We're going to give you 40 arrows. Okay. You're back. So now you're back with 40 arrows. Okay. Good. Ammo, we're going to type in. Oh, that's Flanagan. Sorry. Flanagan. Auto. Actions. 40. Okay, good. All right, so you're set. All right, Otto, you're set. Flanagan set. We're all set. So you want to go across the street to the money changers?
yep.
No problem.
Why are we going to the money changer?
I need to get a necklace to give to the waitress to apologize.
Oh,
Come
yeah.
back.
Actually, before I leave, Andy, can I actually get some more arrows?
Yeah, just drag them onto your inventory list and take the money off.
Okay.
and then you can add it. Just make sure you change the number you're adding it to your inventory, but then you go to your actions tab and change that number in your actions ammo where it says 20. Just type in 40, and then make sure the checks are unmarked. You're good. Hey, Mill, your daddy's buying some arrows. Yes, he is. She's like, huh? She goes,
What do I do? The arrows +1?
oh, no, he doesn't have any +1 arrows, just normal arrows. Your daddy can't buy magical arrows. No. Oh, no, he's got to get the old stuff. All right. So you go across the way, Master Dwarf. Come back soon, Grimag says. And Master Dwarf, I'll be making those inquiries for you. And
Do that.
so across the way, let me bring this up for you. The story for the here you go. The sign displays 3 yellow balls. It must be a money changer's. A guard in chainmail actually stands by the door, wearing a sword, cradling a light crossbow in his arms, with a quarrel ready. 2 large dogs are sniffing in your direction.
Hello.
Keep your hands to yourself. Go on in.
He knows who to watch for.
All right. There's a small wiry man with dark salt and pepper black hair behind a counter, a very obliging sort. Welcome. My name is Nira Midlub, and I am the local merchant here. In terms of needs, do you want to exchange some money today?
I'm looking.
A necklace, you say? At least you would if your mic were working. Your necklace, you say? Okay. Well, yes. I actually, I'm in my spare time. I'm a jeweler and a collection of I collect jewelry. So he whisked back to a back room. He comes forward with a box, and he opens the box up, and you see an assortment of necklaces for sure.
Okay.
Some are jeweled, some are just silver banded, silver roped one, a gold a flat laying necklace, and then of course some that have maybe amethyst in there and a sapphire one. Yeah.
Okay. What do we have in?
I'm sorry, Master Dwarf, I'm a little hard of hearing. Can you type it out in the chat box? Well, the 5 gold piece area, well, I'm afraid for that you're going to have to, I could draw you a picture, I think, for 5 gold pieces. I'm afraid there's nothing in this box. There's nothing in this box less than 50 gold pieces. Well, it's still nothing in this box less than 50. Now, the silver one, this is a rope. It's got 3 rope strands of twisted and knurled silver running along. The value of this alone is 50 gold pieces, not to mention the labor I put in it. Well, I understand. She's got to prove herself to be worth that. You come back when she's made her way into your heart, and then I'm sure no price is too high for her. But for 10 gold pieces, I am sorry. No, it's still 50. Now, if you have anything to trade, you can give me 30 and something to trade, but it's gotta kind of work itself up to that value. Why don't you it's 3 bells now. Do you have anything interesting? I'm always on the lookout for rare antiquities. You do have something interesting, by the way, if you remember.
Yeah, do we have some gem or something we got locked away?
Not only
Money
that,
sheet?
something this guy might be interested in. Being a money changer. What did you find in the dungeon?
Oh, those weird skull coins.
Mm,
Were did we have coins, or was that was on a token, wasn't it?
I
What the hell was that?
think you found some ancient coinage, right?
Yeah, yeah. Pull out those coins and ask him if he knows anything about these coins. The skull
Oh.
and that infinity skull.
Well, now, what do we have here? And he takes it and he looks at it. He gets out his eyepiece and a candle and mmm. Interesting. Where did you find this little gem?
We found it in a dungeon somewhere.
How many of these do you have?
I don't know, how many do we have? 13 gold, 36 copper. We found next to the skull ivory charms.
Well, you give me that 30 gold pieces and let's say 4 of these and we'll call it even.
Can you tell me what the symbol is or where they're from?
I cannot. I just know they're ancient and I know a collector that dearly loves these sorts of things. I've never seen one like this before. I know he'll pay top dollar for it.
Yeah, I think it's a bad deal, Otto.
Okay. A pleasure doing business with you, Master Dwarf. Here is your necklace. She is a very lucky lady. If you find any more of these such things, come back and maybe we can make some more deals. Okay. So, I will, all right, cool. I'll add it to your, well, I won't add it to your inventory because you're going to get rid of it pretty soon. Okay, so you are now in possession of a very nice silver roped necklace. Okay, are you guys done with the money changer?
Yes.
Okay. All right, you guys are free and clear. You step out, bright day, morning's rising, 10 a.m.
We gotta get moving, guys. Go grab dessert and we head out.
Okay.
Yeah, Otto has to go make a mess out of his relationship with the waitress.
Okay. Okay, so you go get Zert and the horses. Spurgner is with you. And Otto, you see the waitress Alice back there, kind of getting lunch ready. She sees you from afar. Oh no! Don't you come near me, dwarf. What do you say? Or what do you type? Okay, give it to waitress. Say you're sorry. And she says, "What? For me?" And she, this isn't a trick, is it? So you can glad hand me again, huh? And then she is clearly interested in the necklace as you're holding it up. She comes over, she grabs it, and she says, "Wow, this is the prettiest thing I've ever seen." She looks down at you and she gives you a big hug. "Thank you, Master Dwarf. I'm gonna wear it all shift long." She puts it on and she's very happy. "Hey, Becca, look Look what the dwarf gave me. He's not a bad chap after. I told you he was just trying to be friendly. And she's happy as a lark. So, well done.
Okay.
Well done. I will, I'm just going to give you some spot experience for trying to pick a pocket and then making amends. So, well done. Okay, so you guys, all right, so you guys get some, and maybe that little tidbit may have just put you over into a new thing. Hold on, let me see.
Oh god.
Believe it or not, party sheet. Or wait, hold on, auto. Main, boom, total XP. No, I'm gonna have to award it a different way. Okay, no, don't worry about me. So you guys, what are you doing? You're grabbing the horses?
Grabbing the horses, grabbing Cert, and hitting the road.
Okay, so you guys grab the horses, grab Zert. It's about time. I was about to find some other business. And so you guys jump on the horses and make your way. Make your way in the streets. As you see the merchants starting to get in their carts, and the road is a little bit more busy today, but you guys are making your way. Now, I take it, did you make provision to, what do you do with the farmers and the horses? What do you decide with those
Oh,
guys?
I don't know what to decide. I didn't. That was. I don't know. Anybody else want to speak up on that? Otto wants to hire them to hold the horses again.
Okay. Okay, so Otto asked for a little treat on the way out. So yeah, so Otto, she grabbed you, your little waitress Alice grabbed you a little something from the pantry, and you have something like akin to a beef jerky for the road. I trust that since you guys knew you were coming back, you made provisions with the farmers to meet you back at the inn this morning to repeat the day's work of holding the horses, which you heard them say was the easiest money they ever made in 50 years. So they're more than happy to take your money again to sit and watch horses, as they say.
All right.
All right.
All right. Back to the circle of Carvanal and down into the dungeon.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna. Let me just take care of Master Dwarf here. I'm going to. Wow, he only needed 1 point, so
Yeah.
consider himself over. All right.
All right, he leveled.
Yep. You just leveled up. I'm gonna put you into 2550. All right. Leaf to level 3. Okay, so. All right. What is that doing? You got a new to hit armor class 0. You gained another hit point. Gained 3 hit points.
That's 5 hits.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're up to 18. Look at you. You're a little tank. Nice. Because of your constitution, right? 3 on the dice plus 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Right.
Good. Looks like you'll be opening the doors and looking for traps in the front. That's a line. Be careful what you wish for here. Okay, great. All right, so well done. 3rd level. Okay, so you guys make it back to the circle. You dismount. Let me bring you off this sheet here. Let me clear off. Clear you off Hommlet here. Hommlet 4 here. Remove tokens. Yeah. Okay. Okay, you guys are off the sheet. And let me not share it. And let me bring up, we're back. So you guys, you make it back around lunchtime, and you are back into the, oh crap.
Did you just close it down?
Yepers.
Well, it's actually getting to the point where I need to stop to get dinner. So.
All right.
All right. Well, I
Well,
guess
just-
that was the Lord's will here. Sorry
Yeah,
about that.
We'll start off next week at the once we meet up with the Chitine down in the thing.
Okay.
Probably a good place to.
What
Yeah.
just happened?
I closed it out erroneously. Instead of closing the one map out, I closed it out. Yeah, because the X's look exactly the same. I'm gonna load it up anyhow, but Dave said he needed to. It was a stopping point for him.
Andrew, can
Say what, Dickie?
you get all Sunday?
I don't know. All I know is Santa's gonna bring you a new microphone for Christmas. That's all I know.
I've got.
Are you using your phone for this?
Yeah, you.
That's why I don't know why it's having so much trouble.
That's
The
so
phone should
weird. I
work.
mean, do you have this problem when you talk to other people, or is it just calling into?
I only talk.
I can't even hear who you talk to.
It could be like on the speaker phone somehow. I don't know.
Do you
You're on.
have headphones for your phone?
Yeah, if you plugged in head.
I usually just. I mean, I normally just text. I talk. God.
Yeah, your phone is seriously fucked up.
Yeah, I don't,
Well, it's an old one. I've had it probably.
Yeah, try using if you can use a head like either plugged in or Bluetooth headphones for it. See whether that works better.
Yeah, that was what I was.
I think
Yeah.
it's
All
the
right.
phone.
Well,
I think it's the
it
phone
was a
itself.
good session.
Yeah, if you have an old phone, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
All right.
good.
All right, guys.
Yep.
Good
Talk to you
stuff.
guys in 2 weeks.
Talk to you later. Bye.
All right. See you.
Thanks
All right.
everybody. Thanks Andrew.
All right, buddies.